Hello, you
Hello,
cunts.
cunts. Happy Sunday.
It's our first Sunday session.
It is our first Sunday session today, and unfortunately I woke up a little bit dusty this morning, so
Did you?
yeah, I've had to go hair of the dog.
I'll drink to
So
that.
you drink to that.
Yeah,
Hair of the dog.
hair of the dog.
Have you all been to church?
We would hope so.
Hope so.
It's not a light-hearted session.
A wafer and a red,
Wafer and a bevy.
a bevy. And if you're very smart, you can come round again and have another one.
Just go to the next line.
Yes.
Once that line's gone through, go to the next line.
That's the one.
Yeah. So you've been in each line.
Yeah.
Then you swap sides.
But yes, don't let them rip you off for
No.
for
For the
wafers
beverage.
and bevies.
Yeah. Because that's quite important on a Sunday morning.
The whole point is that you probably deserve it
Oh, by Sunday, of
by
course.
Sunday.
End of the week or beginning of the week.
Anyone needs a bevy and a
A
wafer.
wafer. Some
on a
people are quite
Sunday.
hungry. I know you get quite nibbly.
I do. I get peckish.
Peckish. That's what it's called.
It's Sunday peckish.
Sunday peckish.
So yes, we've not been to church, but
I was going to say not been to church this morning, but if I'm honest, I haven't been to church in quite some years.
no, me either. We're just calling it the church day,
Yeah,
Sunday.
because some people do go.
Well,
and that's
yes,
fine.
and that's fine. That's
You can join us later.
Everybody's
Each to their own.
each to their own. You go where you go on a Sunday. It could be just Nana's for lunch.
Could be to hell.
It could be just where we're going
Which is
after
where we're going
discussing
after.
communion.
Yes.
Oh, I don't think we're going to do very well out of that.
I think we're going to shut the doors to our church.
I think we might.
Yeah. I
Otherwise,
think we'll still make it to heaven, though.
Do you reckon?
No.
Will someone burn us at the stake or
Yeah,
some
probably.
fucking thing?
These are the gates.
Blasphemy. I was brought up a very strict Catholic girl, and as soon as I didn't have to go to church anymore, I did not.
You were out of there.
I was out of there.
And you've never been back?
No, never been back.
I went to church I went to Sunday school.
That was so much fun, though.
Yeah, but I was 4.
Well,
So
yeah,
things have changed since then.
you're not expected to concentrate on
No,
God and
all those good things.
Jesus and Mary and rosary beads. I liked my rosary beads. I thought they were fab.
Well, I
But I
like the
had to-
donation plate.
You know, my parents became born again Christians. I know. Spectacles, testicles, wallet, and watch.
That's what it means. That's what I've come to
That's
learn.
what it is. It's spectacles, testicles, wallet, and watch.
Yeah.
And for a while there, they tried to save me from myself.
Oh, did they? Well, I think yourself was fabulous.
And
Why would they try
myself
and do
was
that?
fucking awesome. Right the way back there. It was just brilliant. I was such a good self.
Were you a
and
cunt
then-
back then, or?
I was a good cunt.
Oh, good cunt.
Yeah.
So nothing's changed.
Nothing's changed. I was a hard-working cunt, and I ended up saying to my mother and father, I will go with you to one session at the church of the almighty holy fuckwits.
Right.
I went there. I thought, this is just bullshit.
Yeah.
And getting people into a frenzy over their health and going,
It's not on, is it really?
put the hand on the forehead and just go backwards and you'll be freed of cancer. It was that kind of one.
Oh. And we all know that there's no cure.
There's
for cancer.
no. And it's certainly not going to come from somebody's face, someone's hand on
on the
your fucking
face.
forehead, for
Yeah.
God's sakes.
So you went back for the wafers and wine?
They didn't have the wine or wafers there, and I thought
no
that
wonder
was
you
pretty.
didn't carry on.
That was pretty stingy, really, because I sat there and watched. And this is 20, 30 years ago. I sat there and watched my father put 3 $100 notes into the plate.
Did you go back later to retrieve those?
I should have.
Yeah, I would have.
Because that was out of the will, for Christ's
Oh.
sakes.
Spending
That's
all your money.
$300 I'll never see again. Unless I go back to that church, but then...
Is it still standing, Min?
I don't know.
Probably not.
I really forgot most of it.
Well, that's probably because you didn't really take it in the
No,
first
true.
place. That's
But
always what happens.
The guy I used to work for at that time was also a born-again Christian. And between my mother and father and this man, they tortured me.
So now you've come back as a cunt.
And I'm needing saving, apparently.
No, you don't need saving. Well, then you met me, and I'll save you.
Oh, darn.
I'll save you.
And it hasn't cost me about $300 every Sunday. And you're always good fun, and we're always happy.
Well, there's no point in existence, really, if you're not happy
It's
and
true.
fun.
If you're going to be happy, then at least be $300 better off.
Yeah,
In your pocket.
and sometimes hammered.
Most of the time.
Yeah, I'll drink to that.
Yeah. Cheers, dear. Cheers, Sunday goers.
Cheers, people.
Now,
Right.
we've decided we might have a little segment called the Topical for 10.
Topical for 10.
Topical. For 10 minutes, we'll be topical.
Right.
And discuss the week in review in a news kind
In
of
general?
worthy general attitude.
Whatever kind of tickles our fancy.
Oh, look, I got online before to see what was going on, and 47 of the top stories were Donald Trump.
Oh, now here's another story. Oh, here's another story on its own.
And
So we'll leave him there.
there was nothing really to say. I don't... for Christ's
There's just nothing
sake.
we could actually come up with,
Can
is
you
there?
not vote
That's
for
interesting.
some dumb cunt? He's the most hideous man on the planet.
He actually is.
Yeah.
Of course, that's just our view.
Well, see, Putin is a very powerful man also.
Now he's
But
in trouble too, isn't
He's
he?
in trouble too. And they've all got dirty hands. And if you don't wash them, you stay dirty-handed, and you are always dirty-handed.
Yeah, which means you're a cunt.
Yes.
But not in
and
a good
no
way.
one should vote for you, people. No one should vote for these cunts. They're just
Dirty-handed
they're just
cunts.
wrong. When there's so many other
Pressing
possibilities and things that we have to solve in the world besides whether... What did I see here? Putin was going to station nuclear weapons sites in Belarus. Today, he decided he'd get up, have a continental breakfast, and pop round to the office and dial up Belarus, and so we're coming.
We're coming.
We're coming.
We're going to have a nuclear plant
We're
there.
going to have a nuclear weapons.
Nuclear weapons.
Weapons of mass destruction.
No, that would wipe us all out.
What's the point? No one's going to vote for you if we're all dead.
Yeah. There's no...
For fuck's sake.
Yeah. For fuck's sake. I like that word.
It's my
I like that word.
one of my favourites.
Yes, it's one of...
Be on the lookout for the book coming sometime
soon.
next year.
Called FFS.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
OFFS.
OFFS. Mm-hmm. Right now, though, what else can they look out for? Tell you what, they can look out for cunts.
That is exactly what we encourage in this little dialogue. We all know or have seen or have been even a cunt.
Yes,
But
I agree with that.
I try to be a good cunt, and
I try to be a positive cunt.
And between the two of us, here we are,
Good,
giving
positive
you
cunts.
good positive energy for your cunts today. Then there's
a number of things.
So many
Where
other
do we
cunts.
start?
We've done a lovely little book for you. It's a downloadable PDF when you pay for your little online subscription, and each month I will upgrade the book to include more cunt words as they appear to us. But
And
also, if you think up a good cunt word, and it has to have a good explanation with it so that it's,
it's usable. We can work with it.
Yeah. So that it makes sense. And then we will be very, very happy to mention you in the cunt word as the author and provider of said cunt word.
And sometimes when some people use a cunt word,
yes,
and they're not sure, I mean, that could be taken as many things, really. But that's where we come in.
Many things. Well,
so if they email us their cunt words, or they use an interesting cunt word during the week,
yes,
they could jump on and on the Sunday session.
We can look into that on the Sunday session live.
Absolutely live. If you want an immediate answer.
If they'd like to have an immediate answer, but otherwise we will get back to them once they've left their words and explanations for us to include.
And they could email us those, can't they?
They can, absolutely.
It's Jodie@cuntuary.com
and Minnie@cuntuary.com. And we're here for you.
We're here for you, cunts. We want to hear from you.
We will leave our podcasts up for a couple of weeks, and you can scroll through them and have a little look at the old ones and the new ones, and you can see where everything's going from there. You can catch up, so to speak.
We'll give them some direction. Directional
very
cunts.
Much so.
That's what we are, isn't it?
I think so.
Cunts.
We are. We're trying to push everyone a little bit towards goodness of cuntness.
Well, I like that.
Thank you, darling.
I like that. You've come up with a really good one. That's a banger.
Top of my head. It must be this hair of the dog.
We'll drink to that
drink
one.
Hair of the dog.
Drink hair of the dog. It's
think-
not like I need any more hair of the dog, is it?
No, hair of the dog for poor Jodie unfortunately means she has to work 57 days a week. Grooming
for
pooches
95 hours a day.
For 95 hours a day. And grooming dogs. So hair of the dog is quite topical for our Jodie.
Absolutely.
She's the best in town, and everyone knows it.
Thank you, Min.
And yes, absolutely. I know that you are the best in town.
Well, I do a lot of dogs.
I've seen you have a 17-dog day.
Oh, that was a 17-dog cunt day, wasn't it?
That was huge. I thought, I have to make you some dinner because 17 dogs.
That was a cunt of a day.
It would have been. Absolutely.
And probably 10 of those dogs tried to bite me. Okay, I'm exaggerating. Probably 4 out of those would...
Still, little cunts.
I
don't
know.
realise they're being looked after by the Jodie.
I was beautifying
You were.
them. And that's what I got for my efforts. It just turned into a cunt of a day. I had to come over here, people, and sit down and put my feet up and have a pink gin.
Absolutely. Pink gin. And I do the pink. I do the specimen.
Specimen and pink gin.
Looks like the urine specimen, my drink. But it's actually whiskey. So
doesn't taste like a urine specimen.
Don't worry, it doesn't taste like a urine specimen. I'd spit that out for sure.
And once that stuff's in there, we don't generally spit it out.
No.
We'll take care of it.
No.
But yes, and then I had to have a beautiful, I'm not sure what dinner we had that night. Was it the Thai salad?
Oh.
The prawn Thai salad?
That was that
I think
night.
it was.
And it was monumental.
Well, it fixed me. I can assure you, I was no longer a grumpy cunt. I was a happy cunt.
Full of chili and
it was delicious.
Lovely salady things.
Noodles.
Rice noodles and a lovely sauce.
It was beautiful.
And I think I must go and have a look and see if I've written that down somewhere, because
it was delicious.
Fucked if I know whether I did. I don't know. I could do it again if.
But do you know I could reference my meals? Do you know, viewers, I haven't had a meal here in a day, or night, or weekend, or any given day or week. I have not had a meal here that I haven't taken a photo of.
I can attest to that, because when I plop it on the table, out comes the phone.
Camera.
Camera.
And I take a photo of it before I eat.
Let's take a picture of it so that everyone can enjoy the fact that you're enjoying. Oh, God.
Sorry, cunt.
Got a bone in there, dear.
Little frog in my throat.
Frog.
Get out of there, you cunt.
Get gone.
Get gone. Get.
Go on.
Get. That's what we say.
Now I've got a frog.
Oh, passed it on to you.
Over.
See, we stick together, us cunts.
We do. It's like two people in the same body.
It is.
Half the time.
One silver, one dark.
Yeah.
Good cunt, bad cunt. Neither of us are bad cunts.
There's no
good
bad
cunt,
cunts.
Good cunt.
There's no bad cunts here.
No. There was one.
There was one,
but they've gone now.
He is gone now, and there are many references.
Oh yeah.
To his behaviour in the Cunctionary, which is our dictionary without the dick.
It's just for cunts.
It's just for cunts. So it's now a Cunctionary, and it's published and will be online later next week, somewhere around, where are we? We're the 26th of March. I would say give me till April 10, and I'll have the whole thing up and smacking you in the head.
Like a cunt.
Like a cunt.
And believe me, it's worth waiting for, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely.
The amount of interest, just through talking to friends. Oh, can't wait.
The amazing thing is, and I'm sure we've discussed this, but I should just touch on it again. When going in to get a bank account.
Oh, yes.
With the name of the business being Cunctuary. It's a little bit embarrassing. Although, no,
for
I'm
others,
not embarrassed.
really.
I'm proud, but they get embarrassed.
Yeah.
Because they've said, well, what would you like to call your business account? And I've said, okay, the easiest way to do this is if you start typing, and I will letter by letter spell it out. And of course, C-U-N-T being the beginning, they go,
excuse me?
Oh, really? And then U-A-R-Y on the end and .com, and they feel a little bit left out, I suppose.
I think so too.
They don't really think that they're part of it, because they're not part of it.
Well, they're not part of it, but we like to make people welcome to it.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, we want to welcome all of you to it.
Absolutely. We welcome
it really seriously is a thing.
It is a thing.
And we've made that okay to use those words.
You're exactly right. We have put it out there, and we've talked to people about it. And even the bank people, there's the occasional one that just goes...
Have a little bit of a giggle.
What does your business do?
And we look at each other. Well, we talk about
cunt
words and the different uses for them.
Yes, and not to mention my favourite word of the month, extrapolation. Absolutely. Has to be extrapolated, otherwise no one's going to know what the fuck you're talking about.
Now, wasn't there someone on the news the other morning, or the other night?
Yes.
Used our word.
We're both sitting there going, That man just said extrapolate. And in context, I suppose it was right, but it's not.
It's not really his word.
It's not his word. He doesn't get to keep that.
No, we own that.
We own that.
We take it upon ourselves to claim it.
Absolutely. And extrapolate that too.
It's because we can extrapolate.
Well, darling,
and we do it well. As we'll find out in our book and our podcasts and our everything.
You're going to learn a lot of things about cunts, people. Be they good, be they bad, or
they're going to be cunts.
Or if they're going to be cunts, then they're going to be in the book.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of observations by Jodie and I of certain people over a long period of time. And
certain situations we've been in.
Oh, yes. Cunty places.
Oh, bad cunt places.
There are some cunty places that I just can't even mention.
Sometimes I don't even like thinking about it.
No, I know.
And then I do think about it, and then I have a laugh. Because you've got to take the good cunt out of everything, right?
You do. You have to. Otherwise you would go mad.
Oh.
Completely bonkers.
You'd have a friend that comes over that goes, just pop this little white jacket on. Yes, I know it's got a few buckles, but pop it on. It looks great.
And it does look slimming because it puts your arms behind
you. So that you'll have one of those. If you didn't see the funny side
of cunts and life.
Yeah.
And that's it.
And that's it. That's in a cunt shell.
That's what we stand for. A cunt shell.
I don't know if I've got that.
I'm going to pop that on the diary as we speak.
Gosh, you'll learn what the diary is. That will be with us right through our videos,
yes, I'll
podcasts.
just give you a quick look.
Just have a quick look, man.
Just a quick look. Where's it? Where's a
when we say the diary, what does it look like? Oh, we've had a couple. Look, that's
see, this is very busy day.
Is that rolled over into the other day too?
Yes, that one went over into the next day. Yeah. So, yes.
When I had some bad moments with a thunder cunt, that went over to a few days, didn't it?
That went for a long time.
It went for a week.
And
more.
Honestly, I was a hairdresser for 30 years and on the Gold Coast, so I have seen my fair share of cunts.
Yes.
And by and large, that cunt would probably be the worst I have ever seen.
Yeah. Thunder cunt. He was a pinnacle of thunder cunts.
Yes, he was. That's what started this. Is thunder? What? The word thunder cunt. We went, there must be more words like that.
And so off we went.
Looking, speaking.
How long ago was
talking.
that? Probably before we recorded. It was probably at least a minimum of a year ago.
Yes, it was around last June.
That's right. May, June, I reckon.
Yeah, May, June.
Then we started diarising in August?
Oh, yeah, we had to because we're just getting so overwhelmed with cuntness that we felt we had to start
writing that
stuff down and explaining each time.
But each time was getting worse, wasn't it, man?
It was. Unfortunately, the worst cunts are the ones that come out to play. But if you ever have the good fortune to know a good cunt,
a real good cunt,
then you should think yourself very lucky. You should also think, maybe I'll miss Mass next weekend if I'm going to talk to the cunty girls. We're not saying don't go to Mass. If you've got to go to Mass, you've got to go to Mass. If you need the wafer,
still be here.
The wafer and the shot.
I mean, you did for years. Go just for the cracker and the bevy.
I did. Went round again.
No other reason.
Exactly. Just something to take the
edge off.
Edge off the night before.
Yeah. So it was like that was kind of like hair of the dog.
Hair of the dog. And here we are again.
Here we are again. We keep coming back to the same.
Unbelievable.
We're common cunts.
We are. We're also very sensible.
We're sensible cunts.
we take each person at their best.
Yeah. And sometimes when they're not at their best, and we make them...
Well, we do that.
Well, we give them a reason to be their best.
Yes, we do. We do.
Because that's what we're all about.
It is what we're all
We're
about.
positive cunts.
Yeah, we are. Definitely.
And I think that's how most people should be.
I agree with you. If you're going to be a cunt, be a positive cunt.
Yeah. There's no use being a thunder cunt. There's way too many of those in the world.
Honey, there's so many.
Certainly don't need two of us sitting here telling anyone else to be a thunder cunt.
Well, no.
So,
I think that's our mission.
Is to turn thunder cunts into positive cunts.
Yes. And
Direct.
if they decide that they're not going to be turned...
That's actually okay, but...
That's okay, but they have to be happy to stay thunder cunts. They can't go,
1 week on this.
1 week on this, one... Yeah.
No. There's no coming back and forth.
No.
But if they subscribe and they keep up to date with what we're doing...
Well, then they'll slowly but surely learn to be good cunts. And...
Well, they'll learn all about cunts.
They'll learn all about cunts.
Then they can make up their own mind.
That's right. If they want to be a bad cunt, they can do that. But just don't blame us. We didn't do it.
Wasn't us.
We just saw it. We saw it and we called it.
As it was. A cunt.
So if you find yourself in cunty situations that you're not sure whether you want to fix or
how to fix
a cunty situation, then email Jody
at
countryworry.com and Minnie at countryworry.com.
We're here for you, cunts.
We are.
And we'd love to hear from them.
Otherwise, we could be at the pub, but we choose
to be with
you, and at least the whiskey isn't diluted before it's diluted.
No.
Here's to a specimen jar.
Here's my pink chin. As you do.
Oh, you do.
So, I think viewers...
I think we've done
our little wrap.
Sunday wrap.
Sesh.
A little sesh. We have Sunday sesh. And we invite you to come join us every Sunday for open
discussions.
Discussions.
It could either be a morning breakfast session, or an afternoon session.
But we will name it.
We'll name it
on the website when we are due to be seen.
Yep.
Live, because
might have had a cunt night before and we're a bit dusty, so we'll maybe go the afternoon session.
Yes, we might do that. I doubt we'll be more than lunchtime.
Oh no. I'm thinking around 2ish.
I'm thinking 2ish too, because that's sort of
2 o'clock. It's after lunch, before dinner.
Kind of wearing off, and you've got to cook dinner or you've got to eat dinner sooner or later, and
it's just half an hour of
cuntiness from your favourite cunts. At countryworry.com. Cheers. Have a lovely week, people.